Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm the City Witch. So I have a brand new Oracle deck to review for you guys today. This one is called The Goddesses Among Us, Awaken the Goddess Within. It's created by Victoria Maxwell and illustrated by Ellie Grant. This is a deck by Rockpool, and because it's by Rockpool, I'm absolutely expecting the cardstock quality to be amazing because they have been knocking it out of the park lately with their deck creations. The last 3 or 4 decks I've had by Rockpool have been just fab. First impressions of the box, absolutely love it. Really loving the artwork and the style that these beautiful goddesses have been drawn in. Look at that, guys. That is such a pretty, pretty box. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the cards and what they have to offer. Let's have a look at the back and see what it says. So it says, awaken the ancient power of the goddess within you through this empowering and body positive oracle deck with a modern twist. Ooh, I really like the idea of the modern twist, and I'm really loving the vibe of the body positive side of this. Goes on to say these 36 goddess cards will help you to access your divine feminine power no matter what your gender identity, and understand the truth of who you really are. The goddesses are ready to guide you to live a life that lights up the whole world. Are you ready to rise? Ooh, I really like the vibe of this deck and the energy of it, and it's clearly a deck that is very gender friendly, no matter what gender you personally associate with, you know, what you consider to be. So I really like that. So definitely an LGBTQ friendly deck. I do feel with the artwork and the design, this would be a really good deck for quite a young person, so a teenager maybe. A good choice for them to learn how to connect to the divine feminine, how to connect to the feminine within, how to connect to different deities as well. And because it says goddesses among us, I'm assuming there's no gods in this, so no masculine energy. But I really love the author to consider doing an alternative deck that is gods among us. So we have 2 matching decks that you could work with to connect to the masculine energies as well. Because I am quite a believer in balance, and it would be quite nice to have 2 decks that you could either keep separately and work with separately, or mix together and use in conjunction with each other. That would be really nice. So moving on, let's open the deck and see what we have, guys. Ooh, wow, that's bright, isn't it? Wow, that's such a bright yellow. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but there is a really nice design on the lid of the box. But yeah, that is such a vibrant yellow. Wow. So we start off with our guidebook. Guidebook is matching the front cover of the box. Ooh, it's colour. Oh, I love that. I really wish more authors and designers of decks would do full colour guidebooks. I love it when they're colourful. You feel like you're getting your money's worth then. And it's so pretty. I mean, look at that. That is so pretty. I really, really love that. I wonder who that is as well in the decks. I'm assuming this is a character in the deck, but I don't actually know who it is yet. But that is so beautiful. Oh, wait, hang on. That looks like cornucopia, so my guess would be Fortuna. So I think we're going to get Fortuna, the goddess, in this. That would be my guess anyway, but really loving the guidebook so far, and the fact it's colour. So in the guidebook, we have a introduction, how to use the cards, reading spreads, expanding card meanings, and then a full list of the goddesses, which I'm going to skip past because obviously I don't want to be told about them yet. So how to use the cards, we get some lovely information here. So activating your deck, preparing for a reading, asking some questions, any cards that are reversed, troubleshooting. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, reading spreads. So we have Divine Feminine Activation spread. That's nice. We have Goddess Guidance spread, Advice and Action spread. Priestess Path of the Goddess spread. Ooh, I like the look of that one. That one's speaking a lot to me, so I might give that one a whirl later. And then expanding on your card meanings, and then it goes into the cards. And then at the back, it did say that we have some information from the author. Yeah, so you have a little bit about the author, so there she is. And then you have a website where you can contact her if you wish. And then the illustrator. Ooh, loving the blue hair there. Very mermaid vibes I'm getting. Yep, and you also have a website for her as well. So beautiful. So I'm going to put that to one side and we're going to check out our deck. So we've got the same image on the inside of the box there as well. So this is the back of the cards. That is really nice. That's the symbol, guys, that's on the inside of the box. So if you couldn't quite see it because of how bright it was, the yellow, that is the same symbol. So really like the symbol on the back there. I kind of wish that the reddy kind of pink here had kind of faded into the orange and yellow, but then gone back into the pinky red up here. Because if you are going to do reversed cards, you're instantly going to know that's reversed now because of the colours. And I'm kind of one of those people where I prefer not to know which way around the cards are. And when I'm mixing them up, I prefer to be surprised. Whereas if I'm going to be shuffling the deck, whatever's on the top, I'm going to know straight away that is obviously the right way up, that is obviously reversed. So while I don't know what the card is until I flip it over, it's already telling me what kind of meaning or message I might be about to receive. And I don't like that. I like to kind of not know and just turn over and kind of read the card and the energy rather than kind of go into a panic mode or into a state over that. So that's one thing for me that is losing it a brownie point. But I'm finding a lot of decks are doing that these days, just putting a generic pattern and then not thinking about whether the card needs to be reversed or not and matching the backing to that. Cardstock quality, ooh, really good. So as I say, Rockpool's been knocking it out of the park lately. That is really good quality, guys. I would advise you to be careful though. If you bend too much, I would imagine you're going to damage these because they are pretty stiff, but they do have some flexibility to them. But they feel nice in the hand. They're not thin either. They're quite a nice thickness. They're a nice size as well. So resting it in my hand, that's the kind of size they are. I don't feel like they're too big holding them in my hands at all. They're quite nice, so I feel like I can grip around them quite easily. And I've got quite small hands, guys, so pretty easy to shuffle, I think. They are gloss, so you can see on the video, guys, that they have that gloss finish. They're not overly too glossy, so I think if you didn't have too much lighting in a room, you'd be able to see them quite well. And they are yellow, so they are dyed on the sides, which is quite nice as well. So that's completely matching the theme of this deck, isn't it? I think I might have preferred it if it was that kind of nice, rosy, reddy kind of colour on the sides instead of the yellow. But I don't mind the yellow. It's quite vibrant, it's sunny, it's happy, it's a nice colour. Let's have a look at our cards. So I'm going to read you the card number and the name on the card and then the keywords. I am going to do my best with some of the names on the cards because obviously I have no idea if these are going to be deities that I can pronounce the names of, but I'm going to do my best. So my apologies if I am wrong and I pronounce anything incorrectly. I may butcher a few names and I'm not doing it on purpose, guys, so my apologies. So card number 1, we have Aphrodite, beauty, romance and self-love. Beautiful. Look at that, guys. That's so pretty. So far what I'm seeing in this is skin colour, really nice voluptuous body shape, and I'm seeing a lot of symbolism on her to help us identify her as Aphrodite. So shell earrings, got these beautiful flowery kind of tattoos. We've got the swan, which is a symbol of Aphrodite, and then we know she's Greek because we've got the Greek wreath behind her here. So far symbolism really, really good. Card number 2, we have Artemis. We know that she's a moon goddess, which is why we have the triple moon symbol there. We also have the antlers as well, because we know that she's a huntress. So her card says intention, focus, goals. I find it interesting that she is in a wheelchair. She's still sporting her bow and arrow, which is traditional of her. We've also got a tattoo of a deer on her arm there. So a lot of symbolism to do with her, but really interesting that they chose to put her in a wheelchair. Definitely going to have to read that up and figure out why they made that choice. But we're seeing now a little bit of diversity because, again, different skin tone. Seeing the same age, but we're seeing diversity in the skin tones and in the in your abilities. So obviously she's disabled because she's in a wheelchair, whereas obviously Aphrodite wasn't. So we're seeing some differences here, but I would say all these women are proud, all of them are strong so far, and I'm definitely getting that vibe that they are confident and comfortable with who they are. So for number 3, we have Nike, speed, strength, victory. That is a lovely, lovely card. For number 4, we have Persephone. Youth, innocence, rebirth. I am loving that one. I really like the pomegranate tattoo and the skull. So the wreath is obviously symbolizing her connection as a spring goddess. We know that she ate seeds from the pomegranate, which bound her to Hades in the underworld, and she became his wife, hence the connection to the underworld there. So we're getting all of that energy coming through. That is such a lovely, lovely card. That's definitely one of my faves, I think. I was right, Fortuna. So the deity we were seeing in the guidebook when I was guessing because of the cornucopia there is Fortuna. So well done me. So we have coins as a symbol for Fortuna, and we have fortune, luck, and fate. Really love the vibe of that card. Very hippie vibes, but I'm loving it. She looks fun and happy. Number 6, we have Vesta. So altars, sacred space, home. Loving the fire symbol as well because she is a deity of home and hearth, so that matches really well. For card 7, we have Hell. Wow, that is cool. So this one is obviously a Norse deity. So we have endings, hidden aspects, depth. Loving the Fenrir on her shirt. And again, we're seeing different body shapes here. So far, not different age groups, but we're definitely seeing different skin tones, different abilities. We're seeing different styles coming through as well, all fairly modern. Number 8, we have Frigg. Fertility, family, partnership. Really loving her ruin tattoo there. Very nice. Number 9, we have Mat. So this is an Egyptian deity. Balance, truth, justice. Wow. That's cool, isn't it? For 10, we have Bastet. Boundaries, intuition, pleasure, psychic protection. I love her little kitty jumper, or hoodie rather. That's so cute. Ooh, I'm just noticing the kind of cat tattoo there on her hip. That's cool. Ooh, I don't know if I can pronounce this one, guys. For 11, we have Atargatis. I don't know if I'm saying that right, so my apologies if I'm not. So mer magic, deep diving, transformation. One of the things that stands out for me about this one straight away is the fact she has hair under her armpits. So again, being proud of who you are, not having to shave for any other person, doing what you want and living your truth, not somebody else's truth. So I really like that straight away. And I get seaside vibes from this card. I can totally see her having fun on the beach, doing a bit of surfing and enjoying the ocean waves. 12, Ishtar, feminine power, heaven on earth, sexuality. And she definitely oozes sex, doesn't she? Look at that. And she is voluptuous. Look at her. Look at those giant breasts. Wow. She is definitely well endowed and she is stunning. She is absolutely beautiful. Really like that card. That definitely is one of my faves, and I'm loving the sun symbols as well on her. 13, Solus Minerva, life, nourishment, water. Wow. That one's pretty. I get gentle vibes from that card. For number 14, we have Rhiannon, empowerment, sovereignty, independence. Ah, that's a nice card as well. Again, quite hippie vibes from that one, but a bit more gentler this time. Less fun, more seriousness. And I like the symbol behind her connected to the horse because that is one of her symbols. 15, Sheila Nagig. I hope I'm saying that right. Gateway, legacy, opening. So this one looks like this is about the vulva or the vagina, and this might be a sexual deity. Not heard of this one before, but I'm definitely going to look her up and read what the guidebook has to say. Loving her energy, and the pink hair is awesome. 16, we have Morgana Le Fay, witchcraft, divination, magic, power. Wow, that's a gothy one, isn't it? That's definitely one of my faves, I think. 17, Sophia, divine light, Genesis, Holy Spirit. Wow, look at that. That's very 60s vibe, isn't it? Glam and glitz. Look at that outfit. That is awesome. Ooh, 18, the Black Madonna. Cosmic Mother, the Void, the Beginning. Wow. I get really powerful vibes from this one. This one is probably my top card. I definitely feel like there's something there for me. I need to pursue this card more, learn about her. She is beautiful and really serious as well. You get serious energy. Ooh, so here's where we get a little bit of diversity in age now, because I think this is our first elderly card. So number 19, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, nature, ancestral healing, wisdom. Oh, I get really nice nurturing vibes from her. I kind of want to give her a hug. She kind of comes across as that grandmother you want to go to for ice cream and to just talk about your problems, and you know that she will make everything all right. Everything will be better and you'll just feel better talking to her. That's a nice vibe from that card. Ooh, wow. Card 20, Lady Sarah, Divine Union, Holy Grail, New Earth, Oneness. She is serious. I don't want to mess with this one. She is giving me the eye, like I've got stuff to tell you. You're not going to like what I have to say, but you need to hear it. You know, this is definitely a serious vibe from this card. And she looks a little mad as well. So I don't know if I've done anything to tick her off, but if I have, I am sorry. Number 21, we have Lady Nadia, Divine Service, Light Worker, Higher Heart. Oh, beautiful. Look at all the crystals. That's a really nice card. Ooh, Joan of Arc. So we have Saint Joan of Arc, number 22. Courage, fearlessness, activism. Yeah, this is a very strong card for sure. And I get a sense of masculinity coming through as well, like that warrior, knight in shining armor energy. Like, I will defend you to my last breath. That's what that card says to me. 23, Saint Teresa, simplicity, devotion, empathy. That's nice as well, isn't it? She is definitely very devoted, and I feel like she is unwavering as well, which is good. So if you are struggling with your faith, with your path, she would be a really good one to turn to, I think. 24, Saint Lucy, clarity, faith, sight. That's interesting, isn't it? Because this one is about sight and clarity, but yet she's blind. So this card very much speaks to me of, don't look with your eyes, don't look at what you can see beyond. Think with your mind and see with your mind, feel with your heart. You know, it's more than what your eyes are telling you. That is a really nice card as well. And I think this one's definitely one of my favorites. 25, Calais. I get a very fun vibe from this one, a very cheeky vibe, a rebel. So she says, shadow, illusion, ego. Oh, I get, yeah, this is definitely a rebel. This is, I'm going to do something and I'm going to mess up a few things, and I'm going to do it on purpose because I'm a rebel. So card number 26, Savati. So knowledge, writing, learning. Ooh, again, serious vibe from this one, but more, you know, focused. I am determined to pass. I have stuff to get done. I'm thinking about my future. This is definitely goal orientated for me. Yeah, I like that one. So we have 27, Green Tara, enlightenment, protection, liberation. That's beautiful as well. Ooh, and then the one underneath is 28, White Tara. So I don't know if they are the same deity. I'll have to look that up. So for this one, it says compassion, peace, longevity, and healing. Very nice. For number 29, we have Meng Po, karma, reincarnation, memories. Ooh, that one's nice as well. That one I think is my favourite card. I really love how gentle it is, and I definitely want to offload and talk to this deity. That is lovely. So beautiful. For cards 30, we have Xenu. I hope I'm saying that right. Star family, starseed, soulmates. So this one's a cosmic deity by the looks of it, connecting with star energy. So aliens and the cosmic and, you know, beings that are out there. So that's interesting as well. 31, Pel, fire, tradition, respect. Wow. believe she's a Hawaiian deity. 32, Grandmother Spider, guidance, connection, ancient wisdom. That one's nice as well. Wow. There's a lot of cards in this I really like. 33, Patch Mama, responsibility, nature, Ayism. Ayism? I hope I'm saying that right. Wow. Cards are absolutely stunning, guys. 34, Shakti, movement, energy, Kundalini awakening. So balance, connect with your energy. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to say this one correctly. So this is card number 35. So Julungul. Julungul? I think I'm saying that right. I feel like this one's an Aztec deity with the snakes and all the colours. So transition, life stages, coming of age. I'm probably butchering the name, so my apologies. But I do feel like that one's an Aztec deity, so I will double check that one and see if I'm right. And then the very last card, number 36, is the Priestess. So the journey, blessings, intuition, and activation. So I think this represents you as the owner of the deck, in the deck, and your energies, or the person you're reading for. So if it comes up, it might mean something very special, but that's quite nice as well. And I like how it's not specific, like it's the first card that's facing out, not facing us. So while the divine beings are coming in, you're like traveling out, going on your journey. And I love all the different symbols that connect to the different deities that are in this deck on the back of this jacket she's wearing. That's very, very clever. So overall thoughts on the deck, I think this would be a really good beginner-friendly deck. I love the tattoos and the vibe of it. I really like the energy. It's really simple, very friendly. I really like how there's a lot of diversity in this. So with diversity, we have different skin colours, different cultures, different energies. We have different age groups. We have different body shapes. We have different abilities. We have different disabilities as well. So there was a lot in there. Yeah, it's a really nice, friendly, happy deck, and I think it's a really good beginner-friendly deck. So for that reason, everything that I know about this deck so far, everything I've seen and looked at, I'm going to score it an 8 out of 10. I think it's a really nice deck. Personally, it's only 36 cards in this deck, and I kind of feel like it could have been more. So I think I would have scored it 9 out of 10 if it was slightly more cards. Because I'm kind of one of these people where I'm starting to think decks are getting very expensive, and as they're getting more expensive, I feel like we're getting less for our money. Cardstock quality is going down for a lot of creators. The guidebooks are turning back to black and white. We're getting less cards, but we're paying more and more for them. So I would like to see more authors do more, give us more for our money, and do something really unique and interesting with these decks. This one definitely is coming close, you know. The guidebook is full colour. The artwork is really nice. They have thought about diversity, the different energies, the different cultures. They have done a really bright, happy, vibrant deck. So this definitely scores very high for me. And I'm really hoping that the author, so Victoria Maxwell, if you do watch this video, please consider doing a Gods Among Us deck that we can mix and work with. So not just with feminine energy, but also masculine energy as well. You know, give us a deck where we can mix, and it'd be really great as well, because some of these cards, like for example, Persephone, her husband is Hades, so he could be a matching card to her with matching tattoos and things. So you can connect the two decks. And if the backing is very similar as well, maybe slightly different colorings, that would be nice. So yeah, so 8 out of 10 from me. Really love this deck. Thank you very much for letting me review it. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Click the bell so YouTube will tell you when my next video comes out. If you'd like to support my channel, you can do that through Patreon or my Amazon wishlist. Both links, of course, are provided. If you'd like to book any of my magical services, so whether that's for spell work, healing, or divination, you can do that through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or via email. All the links are provided, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Blessed be.